Hi everyone, I'm Monica Deshane. I'm one of the physical therapists and assistive technology coordinator here at CRIT. I want to talk to you about the fit of your chair. Regardless if we're talking about a manual wheelchair or a power chair, I want to talk specifically about the seating system and how you know when you've outgrown it and how it's supposed to fit when you're sitting in it. When we're talking about the seating system, we're talking about most of the parts that touch the user. We can talk about the seat or the seat cushion, the seat back, the headrest, arm supports, trunk laterals, thigh laterals, and the seat belt or pelvic support, and trunk harness or anterior trunk support. Let's start with the hips and leg position. Your legs should lay flat across the seat top. Your knees should be level with your hips, knees not above or below the hips. And when we talk about the seat belt or the pelvic support, it should lay across your hips to the top of your thigh. We don't want it above your hips. Pull it nice and snug. It should be snug so that you can fit one hand on either side. The belt is intended to be snug. If it's too loose, the hips will start to slide down or not have the stability they need to keep the trunk in the proper alignment. Next, we're going to talk about the trunk harness or the anterior trunk support. On the day-to-day, make sure that the bottom stays nice and secure, and when you're donning or doffing, you do it from the top hook so it doesn't slide up and down and it stays exactly where it's supposed to be. You want it to be snug so you can slide maybe one hand through the body and the strap itself. If it's loose or you see any gaps on this side here, it's not going to provide the stability that's needed. We want that stability to hold our trunk in place so that our head and arms can function as they need to. So to sum it up, we talked about making sure the straps, our supports, are really secure. A lot of times I'll see them loosened up because providers want to let the users feel more comfortable, but it's important we provide support to the proximal part of our body, our pelvis and trunk or shoulders, so that our extremities can function. If we don't provide that stability to the middle part, then we'll lose function in our extremities and even possibly head control. So in addition to making sure the supports are nice and secure so that the user can fit appropriately in the chair, as the user is growing, especially in our children, our pediatric population, we're going to make sure we do adjustments by talking to the vendor so they can grow the seating system on the frame as needed. Once your child has grown about an inch, is a good time to let the vendor know to come out and do some adjustments, or if you notice that the laterals are getting snug, you can no longer fit your hand between the lateral and the body or the leg, the vendor can come out and make those adjustments on the seating system. Just some basic tips to make sure that the seating system is functioning at its best so that the user can function at its best. I hope that helps.